Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on KUTV Art and Culture Monday. It's a show that comes every Monday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. We are glad to host you. Maybe first of all, you could introduce yourself to the audience of Kenyatta University Television.
Hi, my name is Georgia Webber. I'm the Communications Director here at KOFISI.
Today we are here to enjoy the day with the artists and everyone else who have such kind of a mind. You know, I was interacting with someone who was telling me that not every chess player is an artist, but every artist is a chess player. And you've dealt with people in art now that you are comms, you are everywhere in social media. How is this center supposed to help the youths out there?
Well, we are very much a company that is enabling people to work. We create amazing work environments for all kinds of businesses, from startups to SMEs, to the big businesses. We look after Google in our spaces, and we look after people like Amazon as well. And for us, we're helping the youth of Kenya because we're encouraging these big businesses to come and operate here. So we're creating a kind of a space where those businesses feel like they're part of something big, and they join us, they become members. And people like Amazon, when they come to Kenya, they create a whole load of jobs.
They've been considering Nairobi to be like Silicon Valley of the world, and from where we come from, the other part of Nairobi, Kenyatta University, the best university in Kenya, is on Thika Road. And people from that side are not exposed maybe to this kind of environment. In your role and responsibilities as comms manager, how are you ensuring that you reach those people out there so that you can bring their creativity to these kind of visuals?
Well, maybe that needs to be a kind of a new part of our comms strategy. I mean, you know, our target audience tends to be kind of on the large MNCs, the large businesses in Kenya who, you know, enjoy our kind of workspaces. But that we will encourage that kind of strategy into my comms team. I mean, most of my team, you know, are much younger than me. Mimi Nimze, Sasa. And so, yeah, I will feed it back.
I've asked that because I've seen KOFISI in places like Kibera slums, helping and supporting girls who are doing football. And I got inspired to ask that question because today we are not talking about football, we are talking about artists, even those who are drawing, even those who are singing. We are going to have concerts here today. And I got inspired. I needed to know, how do we bring them more? We bring more people on board.
Well, you mentioned Kibera, and we have a partnership with an amazing foundation called the Uweza Foundation. And actually two of their members, they're just over there. I can see them wandering around having a look at the art. And we've always used and bought their art as a form of creating productivity, because productivity is about, you know, making sure that people are empowered and empowering the communities by keeping, you know, them doing things that they enjoy. And for Uweza Art, that was a huge piece of our CSR projects, making sure, because 60% of the art that we buy, the artists takes that home. And they pay for school fees, they pay for hospital fees, and they pay, you know, they help their families out. So that was a really big part. We also have a partnership with a desk program. So we help for every desk that we sell, because we sell desks, not offices, so it's desk space. We buy a desk for a school in a disadvantaged area. And for us, again, that's very much about productivity, because if you create a great work environment in schools, then you can, and you elevate that environment, and you give the pupils the empowerment to sit at a desk and to create a constructive work environment. You know, you're giving them a sense of self-worth, and the place becomes just a very much more empowering place to learn. So
that kind of CSR also creates more room for sustainability as more people strive to do more to change their communities from where they come from. Is it by design that KOFISI Center, we have wellness center down below, and on the 7th floor, we have this particular center?
Well, this is very much an ecosystem. So in this side, this centre, we're going to have wellness, we're going to have restaurants, we're going to have member lounges, we're going to have club rooms, as well as offices. We're going to have a screening room. It's really going to be a place where you can kind of come and spend the day. I mean, everybody knows that Nairobi traffic is can be really challenging at times. And, if your gym is 20 minutes away, you're not going to go to the gym. It just doesn't work with your kind of work-life balance. So if we can bring all those things inside the centre and to make your work a place where you really want to come and be and really enjoy and, want to bring your friends and your clients and whatever, then that's very important to us, and I think it's very very constructive, and it's a new way of working. We're really redesigning the workplaces here in Kenya and across Africa as well.
I like your energy and I like your charisma. So as we are nearing to end this segment or interview, I would love to know you as a person or as in your own personality. Where are you seeing yourself maybe 3 years from now in terms of communications and your plans, goals and mission for KOFISI Africa?
That is a really good question. For myself, well, my family lives here. Mimi ni Mkenya sasa.
Maandamano.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm not in the country, sadly. But we, really hope to expand across the continent. We've got 6 centres here in Nairobi. We've got one in Dar es Salaam. We've got one in Lagos. We've got one in Casablanca. We're opening up in Kigali. We're opening up in Cairo. So that's our plan for KOFISI, is to just create a network, a Pan-African network that allows everybody to understand the opportunity that exists on the continent and to really have an impact. Because, by 2030, it's said that 1/3 of the global workforce will be African. And we need to kind of create the spaces and the work environments to allow people to come here, to make sure that there's, enough jobs for...
The world is aligning along SDGs, and you're here doing the same for Africa. We are proud, and I'm humbled to have interviewed you today, and thank you so much.
Likewise.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much. Asante sana. Let's continue enjoying these art from KOFISI Africa.
My name is Koi Washira. I'm art manager, but here at KOFISI, I'm the gallery manager. This is quite a special day because we are launching the art gallery and the art program that has been working behind the scenes at KOFISI, and opening up the space to people, because this is going to be one of our new centers. This building is going to be one of our new centers. So we're like, maybe, how could I put it? We're bringing two things together and bring people to see the two things at the same time. Yes. Art in itself is a story. Yeah. Any form of art, be it film, be it dance. Yeah, we're always telling stories. We're always telling history. And I think for KOFISI, art is very important in the workspaces because it has its function there. It's not really an art center, it's a new co-working space. But maybe the difference with this center is that it's going to have a bit more contemporary art, yeah? A good mix of art. We're going to hopefully get loans from collectors. So we're telling the art history of Kenya. Okay, that's an interesting question. That's a very big title you've given me to curator. But I think for today, we just wanted to welcome the audience to experience the KOFISI experience totally. So that's art, the FMB offerings, um, and introduce people to what we'll be showing here, or rather what we'll be offering here at KOFISI, at this particular center. Yes. The, the art space in KOFISI, I think it's going to be because everywhere KOFISI opens a center, or everywhere KOFISI partners with someone, the art travels with KOFISI. Yeah. So as KOFISI Africa expands, KOFISI Art also grows with it. Yes. So for this particular exhibition, it's on until the 17th of this month. Yeah. So they're welcome to walk in Monday through Friday and see the work. Yeah. If you want to come over a weekend, you'd have to book an appointment. And I'm sure you'll share my contacts. Look into any KOFISI center and ask for the gallery manager. They'll definitely point you my direction. However, if you want to email, it's gallery at kofisi.africa. Yes, gallery at kofisi.africa. That's an email address. So any artist who's interested in working with us, just email me, I'll respond. But yes. In my mother tongue? Okay, the one that comes to my mind is Mwedodha Kadashayaga, yeah, which basically means those in search of beauty do not complain. I think anytime that phrase was used was when maybe, especially for us girls, when our hair was being done, and then like it's pulled, and then you feel the pain, and then your mother would be like, "Mwedodha Kadashayaga," or whoever is making. If you search for beauty, you don't complain. Yeah, so that's a context we kind of grew up in. Yes, the reason I don't most probably maybe agree with it is because we can still do our hair without pain. Like there are ways of achieving things without too much pain. So I think it can translate to even life. Like si lazima tumie. Like it's not even soft life. It's we shouldn't be struggling. We should be enjoying life. Yes. The process, of course, there was the idea of having the exhibition here. And of course, you can see the magnitude of it. So I invited one of Contemporary Art Gallery to collaborate with us. I had the walls, she had the artist and the work. So we installed this exhibition together with her. And and this is the fruit of it. So all this to say that we're open to working with galleries and independent curators and even independent artists. You want a solo exhibition? Reach out to me and we will be able to find a way of working together. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen of the KUTV Art and Culture Monday, the best morning or power breakfast show tumekita kambi katika KOFISI Africa building yao mpya hapa Matrix 1 General Madenge Street. Hapa tumekuja kulaunch Art Center for KOFISI Africa on the 7th floor of KOFISI Africa. Hii ni mobile art gallery ambayo ni ya KOFISI Africa na leo inakuwa showcased in their newest suite in Nairobi town. Hapa hivi tumeweza kuinteract to the kind of arts from community level ambazo zime make it to this art gallery courtesy of KOFISI Africa, an event space, a meeting space, a co-working space in all over Africa. Hii ni project ambayo wameweza kufanya kwa countries zingine within Africa. They've done it in Casablanca, they've done it in Tanzania, and now they are doing it in this part of Westlands here in Nairobi, Kenya. Ni place ambayo inafaa kusaidia vijana wengi sana from the community to have a global space to showcase their art and talent from the world of art. So kawe ni msanii ambayo unajihusisha na masuala ya kuimba, leo tumekuwa na wasanii ambao wanafanya quartet papa hapa. It's a stage and podium ambayo imeweza kuwa set kwa msanii yeyote angetaka kuweka event kwa space kama hii ambayo ni high end na inamsaidia vizuri tena zaidi. I've made sure that we've done interviews with the comms director. We've also made interviews with the gallery manager right here at KOFISI Africa. Stay tuned kutoka maeneo haya ya Westlands. Jina langu ni Ojwang, mtoto wa Mariam, Senior Warrant Officer 1. Usisahau Kenya naye, lakini ukenya wake usiukenye. Kenya.